Hello, this is Yi from the Asian Hmong Alliance, and today I've got a special dish for you today. It's Hmong pepper. Come join me. Hello, so today I have a special guest with me, my friend Chaz from the Recon store, and he's going to enjoy the food that we prepared today to eat. Also, he's going to be here to enjoy the food with me because I'm not a person who likes to eat by myself. So the pepper sauce is a very simple one, passed down from very many families and traditions and generations. And initially what you're going to want to do is you start off with chopping your green onion and then your cilantro. And once that's done, you chop up your peppers and you combine everything into the pestle, add a little bit of sugar, add a little bit of lime, and you season to flavor with your fish sauce. The beauty of this pepper sauce is the fact that when you're chopping up your pepper, you can determine how much or how spicy you want to make it. And so you add the pepper based on how you like your taste. Chaz, tell me a little bit about how you got into eating Asian food.
Asian food? So I like the variety, the taste. To be honest, the spiciness of most Asian foods, awesome. I grew up in a Native American family, so we got a lot of different rices, wild rice mainly, but the fact that you guys use rice as well is kind of close to home.
Okay. And at least for Hmong cuisine, it's very, very simple when you think about it. We always just think about having our rice as our main carb and then having protein. And so back in Laos and Thailand, because things were very, very poor, sometimes my parents would tell me stories about eating just rice and pepper or rice and pepper and salt with water. So being able to have a source of protein like pork, chicken, beef sometimes was a luxury, and a lot of your foods, because you didn't have oils or anything like that, you had to cook with fat to get the oil, and a lot of the food was boiled, and so the pepper works very good with boiled food, be it chicken or beef, or even pork if you had the luxury of being able to eat pork. The nicest part about this pepper is the fact that it's very easily taught. You can make all sorts of variations with it. My variation tends to be a little bit runny, if you want to call it that. My mom likes to use ground peppercorn with it, and that adds a little bit of a different profile that I really enjoy as well. As far as pepper goes, do you have a high tolerance or anything like that? You really
Oh
like
yeah,
spicy
I
food?
like
Awesome.
spicy.
Basically, as far as the green onion goes, you just want to get it nice and chopped and thin. And once that's done, we'll take our green onion and we'll add it into our pestle here, nice and simple. And the nicest part about the green onion is it adds a level of, I guess, being able to dip your protein into it, and the cilantro up next gives it a really nice aroma as far as that goes. The cilantro gives it a little bit of a really fresh flavor as well. And these two work hand in hand. You can never have one without the other when it comes to like making this type of pepper. It's very, very different, or the other vegetable seems like it's missing its best friend when you make this sauce without it.
So with cilantro, it's really a Mexican kind of thing when most people look at it. Is it really used all that much in a lot of Asian cuisine?
Yes, we use cilantro for things like this, or we use it as a aromatic for a famous dish like pho.
Ah,
I love having cilantro in my pho. So with the peppers, I personally like to mince the peppers really nice and fine. That way, as you're dipping the meat into the sauce, you don't get a huge chunk of pepper and then like a instant hit of spice. The profile with the minced pepper along with the cilantro and the onion allows you to kind of enjoy the dip more with your meat where it's not just spicy right away. And as you can see, we have the cilantro mixed with the green pepper and the pepper. And so what we're gonna wanna do after this, Chaz, is add a little bit of sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, sugar. Kind of a secret ingredient, if you want to call it that. A little bit of lime into it. And then, once that's all done, you take your pestle and you kind of mix it all together. And this, the reason to do this is to just to get everything kind of to meld together. So once this is all kind of nice and mashed, we'll take our fish sauce, add a little bit of sauce into it just to get it nice and runny enough so that you could dip out of it. And once this is all together, it's all ready to eat.
Just like that, huh?
Just like this. Summer is right around the corner, and what better way to enjoy pepper sauce than enjoying it with some food and a picnic outside? Come along. So I have a treat for us today. I ran and got us a little bit of food. I've got purple sticky rice, regular sticky rice. I've got Lao sausage, a little fried chicken, and some Chinese roast duck to try with it.
Well, Yi, I noticed that there's no silverware here.
So the nice part about our Hmong style cuisine is very many times we actually don't end up eating with any silverware. You eat with your hands. And we always jokingly say that to eat with your hands makes the food taste much better.
That's pretty interesting.
It's easier to maneuver your meat into the pepper sauce. And the rice, we will usually take it, form it into a little ball, and sometimes you can even take that ball and dip it into the pepper sauce as well.
Cool. So, starting, does it matter? Meat, rice, what do you recommend?
No, the beauty of Hmong cuisine, at least, is we plate up all the beautiful food in a row, and whenever you go to a gathering, we give you an empty bowl and say, make your own meal.
Well, dig in.
Dig in.
Got a nice kick.
Yeah. What do you think about the meat as far as like how it compares to beef, pork, chicken?
It's gamey, which is to be
Expected.
expected,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's not too chewy.
No.
It's not tough.
Yeah.
It's just at the right chicken consistency. So, just out of curiosity, say I wanted to take a couple friends out. Where's a good spot to stop in and find traditional Hmong food?
A lot of these foods you can find at any of your restaurant type style places. Hmong Village is actually a huge hub for food like that, where you can get sausage, chicken, the roast duck. You'll find mostly in, I want to say, specialty delis, and you can't miss them. You'll walk in and you'll see the big silver display with the heat rack with a full duck hanging, and you know that you've gone to the right place. So there you have it, guys. My pepper sauce, very easy to make. It goes with all sorts of proteins. One that I wish I had here was a nice fresh steak off the grill. It goes great with that. Otherwise, it's very versatile, and I hope you guys get to enjoy it and tell me your stories about the pepper sauce.